So here we are in 2019, and today you really don't have any real gangsters. So I would like to say, first and foremost, R.I.P. Frank Lucas, a real American gangster. The link for this article will be in the description. So Frank Lucas, Druglord, portrayed in America Gangster, dies at 88 years old. Lucas was a fixture on the set, giving Denzel Washington advice on such details as how he carried his gun. Frank Lucas, the former Harlem drug kingpin whose life and lore inspired the 2007 movie American Gangster, has died. A relative said Friday. Lucas, who was 88, died Thursday in New Jersey. Lucas had been in declining health, according to his former lawyer. He was raised in North Carolina. Lucas climbed the ranks of crime in Harlem in the 1960s and 70s, becoming a major drug dealer known for supplying huge amounts of particular potent heroin. He said it netted him millions, and authorities seized over $500,000 in cash when they raided his house in Teaneck, New Jersey in 1975. He was convicted and sentenced to decades in prison, but he turned informant and was released about 5 years. Lucas was quickly arrested again for drug dealing. On a much smaller scale, he served 7 more years, getting out again in 1991. Lucas' story became the basis of the Ridley Scott-directed American Gangster, starring Denzel Washington as Lucas and Russell Crowe as Richie, a composite of various detectives and prosecutors. Real-life Roberts is a former prosecutor who helped convict Lucas, but later became his lawyer and friend, even godfather to Lucas' son. Lucas was a fixture on the film set, giving Washington advice on such details as how he carried his gun. The movie got awards buzz, but also brought scrutiny of claims in Lucas' legend, particularly a portrayal of him smuggling drugs in U.S. soldiers' caskets during the Vietnam War. The co-author of a book about Lucas said he never had any evidence or court records to substantiate the so-called cadaver connection. Lucas, however, continued to say in 2008 he transported heroin via coffin, but only once. The film's assertion that Lucas rooted out a heap of law enforcement corruption also was called into question. And a group of former federal drug enforcement agents claimed in a lawsuit that the movie grossly misrepresented the truth and defamed him. That lawsuit was tossed out. As for Lucas' unquestioned role in supplying heroin that killed some users, he told Associated Press in 2007 that he regretted it. "I did some terrible things. I'm awfully sorry that I did them. I really am," he said. Lucas lived in Newark, New Jersey in recent years, had another brush with the law in 2012. He pleaded guilty and lied to try to cash in twice on a $17,000 federal disability benefit check. Lucas, who came to court in a wheelchair, was sentenced to 5 years probation. The prosecutor saying they agreed to it because of his poor health and advanced age. So, like I said, this man actually did a lot of stuff. And if you haven't seen American Gangster with Denzel Washington in it, that's a great movie, and that portrays this man's life. R.I.P. a true American gangster, Frank Lucas.